stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good afternoon. Doing some sharing, done sharing. Here we are. Here we are. This will not be a rant. I won't be doing very many rants from here on. You know what's cool is you can have hard conversations like this and not be a dick. Did you know that? I'm finding this out. No, I'm just kidding. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't have emotions or opinions behind this, and that's why we're talking about it. But I give people a little bit of time to get on. It's Sunday. It's funny because they're like, the best time to go live is Sunday afternoon. It's like the worst time for me. A lot of people in recovery go to church, man, and good. And you know what? Let's give a round of applause to those people that do, that take their time on Sunday to go to church and do that. So thank you. I want to thank you for doing that. What a great example that is. You just being sober is a great example, isn't it? And it isn't really until our sobriety starts working for us that we start to see some things, you know. So, but we are going to talk about justice and what that means to us. What is justice for us in recovery? Before I get on to the meanings and things like that, a big one would be stigma, right? Yeah. And sitting in the automatic car wash. Good for you, man. Good for you. Just got out of church. See? I think that's cool. And that it kind of empowers me to kind of get out of myself and to attend church. Pretty cool, huh? I ain't gonna do it though. I'm looking into one right now. We're actually gonna be doing some stuff with them, and if that's the case, then I will get involved with the church because I feel like that's appropriate. Wouldn't that would be appropriate, right? Let's do some quick introductions and get to this. Welcome, Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. I'm going to be hosting for you today. If you're here, please say hello. Whether you're watching the live or the rewatch, I always like to let people know you are not required to say a darn thing. And this could be tied into justice too. Is there are some people that recover out loud. I'm one of those people that recover out loud, right? I don't know. Lately, I've kind of had a hard time. Howdy. It doesn't say who you are, so you might want to let me know. Howdy. Not many people say howdy, so I'm curious as to who that is. I'm gonna go find out. It's Matt. Hi, Matt. Good to see you. But stigma can be probably one of the bigger ones that we tend to deal with, right? Alcoholics and drug addicts are bad. They live under the streets. They live under the streets. They live under bridges on the streets. No, they don't live in the sewers. There's not housing down in the sewers. This isn't Batman, right? So, but there are different types of justice. So let's talk about those things and how those apply to us in recovery, or even if you're not in recovery, how we can deal with these things on a daily basis, right? Because there's a lot of things out there where we want justice. Okay, there's not a person around that is for child trafficking in a regular conversation, but you see these people every day, right? So justice can also be picking your own battles, man. We all have our passions. We really do, and we want to change the world. Well done. All right. So the first kind of justice that I found on here was distributive justice. What that means is everybody gets the same thing. Distributive justice is about the fair division of resources within a community. Fair division means everyone either gets or has access to the same service and physical goods. Why? The basis of distributive justice is that everyone is morally equal. Distributive justice means area affects Distributive justice affects areas like income, wealth, opportunities, jobs, welfare, and infrastructure. While the basic definition of distributive justice is simple, how a society should fairly distribute resources is complex. It is, right? But how is distributive justice a part of recovery? Well, we're talking about newcomers here, aren't we? Every single person that walks into an AA room should be treated, number one, they should be treated with respect. Number one, okay? I don't care who they are. I don't care how they dress. What we're talking about is a disease that will kill you. So when it comes to distributive justice and recovery, what I call it is recovery equity. That means that everybody should have the same shot. That means there is no this level of care and this level of care and this level of care. There's just this level of care. See, treatment centers work. Treatment centers do work. Good luck affording one. All right. Retrib- ret- retributive. Re- retributive. Retributive. Okay. As you can see, I just learned a new word, or at least how to say it. Right. So retributive justice, which can also be called criminal justice, focuses on how to punish crime. It's based on the idea when wrongdoing is committed, the wrongdoer should get a proportionate punishment. That doesn't mean the wrongdoer should be subjected to exactly the same ordeal. If someone hits someone in the face, they don't need to be hit back as their formal punishment, but it needs to be proportionate. Those who study retributive justice also tend to emphasize the need for indifference, meaning that justice shouldn't be personal or based on revenge. While many justice systems include some kind of retributive justice, its effectiveness is debatable. Considering the flaws in many criminal justice systems, retributive justice can also end up harming innocent people or unfairly punishing certain groups over others. So when it comes to us, we can't do this one. Did you hear what it said? Well, we can, but it's going to take us a while. Okay. But it cannot be done out of revenge. Okay. I'm going to let you know the people that I want to take down, they did something to me, and I do want revenge. Does that make it right? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Who am I to say? Okay. I can have my own opinions on that. But when it comes down to it, who the fuck do I think I am to say that person should do this? Okay. Do I agree a lot with what's going on? No, absolutely not. I made that very clear. Okay. But when it is based on revenge, God just doesn't let it happen. He doesn't let me get away with it. Okay. What are some other ways that we do this? Karma. Karma will get them. No. Wishing bad karma on somebody is revenge. Here's another one. God will take care of them. Take care of them what? I don't understand. Oh, they'll take care of them. Yeah, he's going to take care of them just like he would any other child. Just like he would any other child. Okay. Don't be a snitch. Fuck that. I will run. I'm actually not a snitch. I'll come to your face. I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. Right? I don't fear that. Okay. As God's child, I can stand on my own 2 feet. And I don't bow before any other man. Uh-uh. Nope. Maybe out of respect, but not out of any kind of power or anything else. No. Restorative justice. Restorative justice was developed in the 1970s, though many of its tenets come from the indigenous justice practices. Okay. Getting reparations for things that done in the past. Restorative justice focuses on helping the victims of crimes, but it also wants to help the offenders understand the harm that they have caused. All right. Isn't this is AA right here? It's the 9th step. It's the 9th step. Okay. The goal is to repair, not punish. See, this is what I go for is the restorative justice. Because I believe that people can change. I believe that people can turn around and do the right thing. It's whether they want to or not. But they can. And they know they're doing wrong. Okay, well, that ball's in their court. And I'm not playing in that court right now. Okay? I've got to stay in my own lane. Because I can either run around saying this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. And I'm not going to see any beauty in the world, man. As God's child, I also get to have time to myself to enjoy this beautiful world that God has provided me with. Restorative justice practices have been used in many criminal justice cases, but they've also been adopted during conflicts involving families, schools, and workplace. Unlike retributive justice, restorative justice doesn't focus on what the criminal deserves, but rather on what the victim needs to heal, and what communities can do to prevent the reoffending. Prevention. So, restorative justice can also mean prevention. But for us, justice can go several different ways. Right? During my drinking career, did a lot of people treat me bad? Yes. Do people still treat me bad here and there? Yes, they do. Okay. Does that mean that I want the world to come down on them? No. Mm-mm. There's a balance in there. For me, my passion is the homeless. I do what I can. I do everything that I can within my limit. I'm just one guy. Right? But even one, I do believe that one person can make a difference. You can make a difference. So, we can't run around wishing bad karma on other people, that God will take care of these people. Okay? That's the wrong way. It's the wrong way to think. Instead, pray for them for a couple weeks. Pray for them. Pray that they get everything that they need and deserve. Why not? So we don't know everything about that person. Maybe they're doing a bunch of good things that we just don't see because we're too focused on something else. Okay? There are other people out there that fight justice too. There's one thing going on. I think it's a big deal. I do. It's just scummy, and it's always about money. It's always, 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 always about money. Always, every single time. So now you can see why a lot of people are hesitant to help, to reach out. You can see why other people are hesitant, not just to reach out to help other people, but to ask for help themselves. No. All right. I think that's what I got on it. Kind of an interesting topic to put in, I thought. I just felt like yakking. So now I should get back to my housework. I just didn't want to do my housework. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Smith Dog, it was good to see you. I'm presuming that's Patricia. So thanks for hanging out. It was good to see you, Smitty. I love y'all. Peace out and have a day. Bye bye.